Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sabah al-Khair, good morning everyone. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. The announcement of our anti-bullying campaign, the Buddy Network. Today joining us will be giving a few keynotes on the campaign is Dareen Khatib, our Senior Director for Creative Strategy and Brand Development for Warner Media, and Mike Fairburn, Sony Music Entertainment General Manager. Today we're also going to be talking about some of the campaign elements, as well as some of the findings from the anti-bullying survey that was conducted by Cartoon Network in collaboration with Opinion Matters. Joining us as well today is Dr. Hanin Jabbar. She's our leading child psychologist, which we are currently working with in delivering some school workshops. So if you have any specific questions related to the bullying, she would be more than happy to address them. Without further ado, I would just like to ask Dareen to come here and have a few words. So please, thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm going to use this mic there.
Hello? Yes.
مرحبا.
كيفكم? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry I'm going to speak in English, but you can, if there is any problem with me speaking in English, I'm more than happy to also speak in Arabic. First, allow me to thank you all for joining us today at the launch of Cartoon Network's first nationwide anti-bullying campaign, Buddy Network in the UAE. This is a milestone for Cartoon Network because as a brand that focuses on entertaining young audiences, we're also committed to their well-being. And we hope that this program will bring about real change in our society. Allow me to tell you a little bit about our campaign, Buddy Network. The campaign started in the US in 2014, and then it was adapted later to the UK, Europe, and Africa. The aim and objective of the campaign is to raise awareness about bullying and help kids and adults counter the bullying effects. Being bullied as a child or as a young adult is a terrible feeling, and no one should go through this on their own. Sadly, bullying today is no longer only confronted in the schools or the playgrounds. With the internet, with the widespread of the usage of mobile phones at a very young age, cyberbullying exists and is growing massively. Which is why we aim to encourage kids to speak up when confronted with bullies. Our ultimate goal is to make bullies aware of their actions and support students through workshops and other social events so that they feel like they're not fighting this on their own. And to really understand the scope and depth of the issue of bullying in the UAE, we, Cartoon Network, conducted a study with Opinion Matters. We reached out to 700 parents in the 7 Emirates who have kids between 6 and 12. For a month long, and the news was shocking. Please allow yourself to think of the statements that I'm going to say right now. 85% of respondents, of parents, have confirmed that their kids has even been previously bullied or are being bullied as we speak right now. Think about this again. 85% of parents are saying, yes, my kid has been bullied or is being bullied. That's an issue, and it's rather shocking. So these findings prove that it's imperative that schools, parents, and brands come together to empower kids and educate bullies about the consequences of their actions. Cartoon Network believes that we can bring about real change in the UAE and help improve the lives of thousands and thousands of kids. We are working with very well-acclaimed psychologists, one of which happened to be here today, Dr. Hamid Jarrar, and there are other psychologists as well, Dr. Amy Bailey and Dr. Elina Androiti. And we have conducted workshops across the UAE. Our plan is to continue with these workshops till end of December 2019. Our goal is to reach thousands and thousands of kids. So far, which is less than a week ago, we just have started with 2 already. Not only that, but we have also partnered with Sony Music, the leading music producers in the world, and we have created a song in Arabic, subtitled to English, featuring 2 YouTuber stars, sisters, Rawan and Rayan, where they sing and dance to promote kindness, friendship, and be the ambassadors of our campaign, the Anti-Bullying Initiative. We're taking it seriously at Cartoon Network because we believe together we can make a change. And we hope everyone, parents, schools, and children, will show their support for this initiative and encourage kids and their friends to speak up about bullying. Our slogan is, be a buddy, not a bully. كن صديق, لا تتنمر. Thank you very much for being part of our initiative.
If you're being bullied, don't suffer in silence. Tell a friend or a trusted adult what's going on. And before you know it, with a little support, you'll be smiling again.
Be happy, not afraid. I was whizzing around the playground when the big kid came, teasing and hurting me like some sort of game. What did I do? Why is this happening to me? Why is everybody just watching? Can they not see? Each day got worse. I was hurting to my core. I finally told someone I trusted. I don't get bullied anymore.
Don't suffer in silence. Tell a friend, teacher, or trusted adult what's going on, and together we can stop bullying.
Be happy, not afraid. خليك دايم معاي نقول التنمر باي. خليك شاطر مؤدب يا سلام سلام. عندنا أحلى تحية. قولوا قولوا.
Mike, if you come say a few words, please.
Thank you. That looks fantastic. I think just a quick, I'd just like to thank Cartoon Network for inviting us here to share the stage. Can we just have a round of applause for the team at Cartoon Network? This is when we first, I think we're storytellers at record label, so I want to tell a short story. When we first connected on this, the team at Cartoon Network was so passionate about it. They told us the statistics around bullying and just how it struck a chord with us as a record label. With Sony Music, we very much advocate tolerance and inclusion as a global company. Music is a wonderful medium for raising awareness of issues and topics that are important to everybody. I think one of the things that resonated with myself and Anna, who's here today from my team, who's done a great job leading this project, was that each one of us here has got a story around bullying at some point in our lives. Now, I'm a parent, I have children, and of course it's a very topical issue, but whether you have children or not, everybody has experienced it. And so, it's a responsibility for everybody in this room, media here. It's great to have so many of you here, and thank you for taking the time out to really support this initiative. So that's the kind of personal and professional passion around this topic coming through. From a partnership perspective, we're immensely excited about it. Obviously, our great sisters Rawan and Rayan are hugely passionate about this subject, and we're very thankful that they've got involved in this project. They love the network, they love everything about it, and of course they're wonderful artists, and we're looking forward to showing you the song and the video. The guys will shoot the video just this weekend, so we're looking forward to that coming through. As an organisation, as I said before, we're very much committed to supporting communities everywhere around the world. Sony Music, as an example, in Australia we have the Sony Music Foundation. Since '97 we've raised over $20 million to help young cancer victims and help them with treatment centres, and we're very proud that every city in Australia now has a Sony Foundation cancer treatment clinic. We run music camps for children and for teenagers around the country. We have schools and science educational programs in Japan and other well-known CSR initiatives all over the world. So for us, we're very excited about this. We're very much looking forward to your support. We hope you love the song, but most importantly, we hope you deliver this message to the community here in the UAE, and we really raise awareness of this important topic and this important community message. So I'd like to thank everybody for being here today. On behalf of my entire team here, thank you to the Cartoon Network team, amazing guys to work with, and we're very much excited about the campaign ahead. Thank you so much. Cheers.
وهذا يدل على الاستغلال والفساد انتباه الاخرين. احنا كثير مبسوطين انه شاركنا بحمله مكافحه التنمر. رح تلاقوا هذا الكليب بالسوشيال ميديا وقناه الريان، وخصوصا رح تلاقوه بقناه كارتون نتورك، وتذكروا هاشتاج كل صديق لا تتنمر، هاشتاج be a buddy and not a bully. باي.
Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please feel free. لو في أي حد عنده أسئلة لو سمحتوا بس.
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry, my question is going to be, hi, my name is Dina, and thanks for having this press conference. I have a 4-year-old son, and it's been a really interesting journey because I was bullied as a kid, I was bullied as an adult, and I had to learn strategies on how to deal with that. And sometimes I see my son being bullied, but sometimes I see him bullying as well, which is really frustrating and drives me insane, and I never know how to deal with it. And I was just kind of wondering, what is the strategy, or what's the course of action? What are you advising parents and kids right now to do? Is it standing up to their bullies? Is it not being a bully in the first place? I noticed that you were saying reporting it and getting support, but sometimes that makes the bullying worse. So I was just kind of wondering if you had you could share some of the practical advice that was being shared in the conferences and the workshops that you were having with the families and schools.
First, thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing snippets of your story about you yourself being bullied. I think I will leave the answer to Dr. Haneen, because when we are talking, we never claim. We are an entertainment channel, so is Sony Music. So whenever we want to deal with kids and tell them what to do, we depend on our key psychologist to do so. So she's best to answer your question.
Hello, and thank you for your question. So it was very interesting. We did one workshop with one school, but we're hopefully going to do more workshops. And the feedback was amazing. So when Cartoon Network approached me, they said that they wanted something, not just to say that they're doing workshops, they wanted something to create real change in the schools. So we did a lot of research on different programs that are currently run in different countries. One of them is called the Bystander Program. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, which promotes others in the classroom to create a culture of no bullying. So let's say bullies are 5% and the people who are bullying are 1%. There's 80% of bystanders, teachers, other children, parents that can either simply do nothing and just walk away, or as a collective, as a whole, they can say no to the bully, that this is not the culture that we want. One of the clips shows me doing some role play with the children, so we role play. I invite one of the children onto stage and I say, you're going to be a bully, and I'm going to try to stop you, and I want everyone to try and stop him. So when he starts bullying me, first they start laughing, because he says, you're ugly, you have wrinkles. I'm like, that's the wrong foundation. But then they start laughing, and I say, guys, remember what we're trying to do here. And then they stop him, they say, stop it, and they kind of get him off the stage. So this is very important. The second is we teach the children themselves strategies on how to say, or how to change the dynamic of bullying. So again, we do a role play where I invite the child to be a bully, and I try to stop him in two ways. The first way is just to say, no, please stop bullying me. And the second way is by changing the power dynamics, because with bullying, the bully always enjoys the power dynamic. I'm stronger than you and you are suffering, and they enjoy it as a game. But if you change the power dynamic, and if you start treating the bully with kindness and love, so if the bully said, you're mean, you're like, but you're beautiful, you're smart. No, you're not listening. You're mean, you're ugly, you're fat. Yeah, I know, we established that. But you're awesome. Do you want to be friends? And that catches them off guard, and it's working. So these are the two very important strategies. Reporting it, of course, is always, because bullying has to involve the parents and the school community. So these are the three strategies. Hopefully we can put these in videos and we can share them across social media platforms and on the TV, so that they can be more available to the general public as well. I hope this is helpful.
And sorry, can I just, and also for parents, I mean, kids are kids, they're really young, but like when they have tendencies to kind of be mean or gang up on other kids, how would you suggest parents deal with it?
So it's very tricky. It's not an easy topic. And the thing is that if the child is seeing bullying in the school, and if the child is seeing that aggression is a communication model or a way of communicating in the school, or maybe at home, then he will use this because he's trying to defend himself or herself. So first of all, I would say to the parents, act as a community. Second of all, detect if there's any tendency to use aggression in the home or in the school itself, because it's coming from somewhere. If the child is being bullied or the child is the bully themselves. And third of all, if you feel that there's any change in the child's appetite, sleep, mood, seek help. It's very important to seek help. This month of October, we're offering free consultations and counseling sessions for anyone who's going through any mental issue. at home, at school, or in the social life. Okay?
Where are you off?
We'll take
Cartoon Network.
Just to add, on our website, actually, there are a lot of videos that are filmed with Dr. Haneen and the other two psychologists I've mentioned, where they address parents and teachers on what to do when they have a child, if their child is bullied or is a bully. And there are a lot of also downloadable material for schools or parents if they wish to download it and use it with their kids at home. So feel free to check our website as well.
Hi, good morning. I'm Sama Adam from the Rawan newspaper. I was wondering about the number of schools that you have been targeting, and is there any kind of competitions for the kids to encourage them to support the campaign and so on? Thank you.
The number of schools, wow. The number of schools is unlimited, to be honest. So the target is minimum 50 schools across the UAE, but we are, as I mentioned, we just launched the campaign last week, the workshop part of the campaign last week, and we've already reached out to 2 schools. So with this in mind, we hope by end of December we will reach way more than 50 schools.
I'm Saad from Emirati newspaper. First of all, thank you so much for bringing this to life. Actually, I'm very eager to know about your future plans and goals. Is this just like an initiative for a certain period of time to target an issue that exists in our societies in general, or would this be an entire year or years to come to make it, to transfer it from an initiative to a culture?
There's a short and long answer. The short answer, it's a mission, it's an initiative that we started and we pledge to continue on a yearly basis. We started with the UAE, but it's not going to stop at the UAE. So next year, hopefully, we're going to reach another country within our region. And we will continue to make it bigger and bigger and amplify it as much as possible. The second thing is we are leveraging our power as a leading brand for kids. We reach 60 million households on a daily basis. So our channel right now, if you log into if you watch our channel, we have a branded blog called Bullied Network, where 24 hours we're airing content, cartoon animated content about the importance of friendship. And also we're leveraging all our platforms to make this campaign as big as possible, and then it becomes a culture. Change starts at a young age, and because our core target as a brand starts from 6 to 12, so actually we're talking to the kids at the right time, using the right platform. So our aim is to make it a culture, but it's step by step.
Any more questions? Yes.
Hi, my name is Mariam from Benmedia.net. I just want to know who is more bullied, boys or girls?
The study shows it's gender neutral. So if you look at the survey, which we're happily sharing with everyone if you wish, if I remember and recall correctly, it's almost equal between boys and girls.
Also, girl is not playing anymore.
Sorry?
Girl is not girls anymore.
Yeah, I mean, bullying is, you bully for different reasons. So you don't bully just for the gender. You bully if someone looks different. You bully if someone is maybe smart at school. You bully for reasons no one knows why. So it's not about gender, I believe. And the study actually shows that and confirms that.
But our society, we think a boy is more.
Maybe the boys are more naughty and shayateen. Yeah, but maybe bullying with girls is in a different tactic. I believe maybe Dr. Haneen can explain a little bit more. So.
Yeah. Yes, please.
So bullying with girls bullying includes social bullying. Let's say excluding you from, so let's say we're a group and we don't invite you to the social party, or we gossip behind your back, or we spread rumors about you. So that's also considered bullying, and that's actually very hurtful, and that's the type of bullying that girls do. Boys do more physical bullying, teasing, etc. But yeah, both. It's actually a misconception that only boys bully, but girls bully as well.
I remember the team actually shared with me an incident that happened in one of the workshops that one of the girls raised her hand to talk about an experience of bullying, and she said that the group of friends at school, they created a WhatsApp group eliminating one boy or one girl, I don't know, like one kid in the school, and they started gossiping about that kid. So the girl actually refused to be part of the WhatsApp group and told them this is not right. So this is also an example of bullying and how we can stand up for it.
Ahmed Hassan, Dubai Global News. Maybe I'll talk in English, but some words will be in Arabic. I don't know that. We are talking about the kids. What about the teens and the old people? Especially the kids take it as عادات مكتسبة from the parents or in schools, or sometimes the teacher themselves are pulling the kids. It's always like that. So he start to do it as reaction to the other. So where we are in this point.
As Cartoon Network نحن نوصل، يعني نحن هدفنا أو target audience تبعنا كبراند من الأطفال من عمر 6 ل 12. نحن عم نبلش نحكي مع الأطفال من عمر 6. لما تبلش تغير هذا المبدأ بالسايكولوجي تبع الطفل، لما يكبر بيكون هو already واقف ضد التنمر. هلا الكبار كيف بدنا نغيرهم؟ هيدي نقطة اللي بتجاوب عليها.
Now, what I mean also, it's the kids can face it in the school, in the home. So even what we will try to do, they face it daily. And we will not be with them all of the time. Once we do 10%, they find 90% at home. So it can cover what we are doing. So
it's a very important question. People bully for different reasons. الأشخاص بيتنمروا لأسباب عدة. واحدة منها إنه
in English it's okay.
One of the reasons that they might bully is low self-esteem. They've been bullied themselves. Aggression at the home. They don't have social skills, so they want to play and they don't know how to play, so they start bullying. So the reasons for bullying are so many. Now, of course, we can't solve everything. We wish we can. We're starting step by step. The nice thing about this campaign is that it's opening up opportunities and conversations and ideas with people like yourselves, with the media, with the schools. So hopefully out of this campaign, so many other different projects will come out so we can tackle these different issues. We're starting with something very small, but hopefully we will be able to tackle these different issues because there are many facets to it.
I think إضافة على قالته دكتور حنين، المهم إن الواحد أو الطفل ما يحس حاله لحاله. هيدا أبشع شيء لما واحد يكون عم بيتعرض للتنمر وهو طفل ويحس إنه أنا لحالي وما قادر أحكي مع حدا. اللي نحن عم نحاول نعمله أول شيء نقول للطفل إذا كان عم بيعاني من التنمر لازم تحكي لحدا أكبر منك، لازم تخبر حدا. وثاني شيء إنه أنت أو أنت مش لحالك، في غيرك هون عم يتنمر، وإذا أنت كنت عم بتشوف حدا عم بيتعرض للتنمر لازم تحكي ولازم تعمل تغير، يعني لازم تغير الشيء اللي عم بيصير. So هلا نحن بالستيج I think raising awareness على موضوع التنمر.
عفوا بس مدخلة انه انت عم تتعامل مع الطفل كطفل. أنا بعتقد انه اهم اسباب التنمر هو العيلة. الخلافات اللي داخل العيلة لما بتلاقي موجودة هذا بتأثر على نفسية الطفل، وانا بعتبرها هي اهم عنصر. فانتم ما بتخاطبوا الاسرة ككل، حتى لو خاطبتوا الاسرة في اسر ما بترد. والاغلبيه ما حترد، بتقول لك نحن هيك حياتنا ما بدنا حدا يتدخل فيها. فهذا اللي صاير في مجتمعاتنا، لانه عم نحاول نقلد برا وبنجي بالنهايه نصطدم بكالتشرال جديد نحن نعرف نداريه.
معك حق باللي عم تقوله، بس اذا ما نحن بلشنا بالتغيير ما حدا، يعني صح في عائلات بتقول نحن هيك وما رح نتغير، بس بالنهايه نحن مثل ما قلت هدفنا هو to raise awareness ونورجي العالم انه التنمر موجود. التنمر موجود بأسباب مختلفة دكتور حنين حكيت عنها، وفي أسباب تانية كمان. نحن ما فينا ندخل على بيت كل بيت وندق الباب انه انتم عم تعانوا من التنمر، بس نحن فينا نقول للطفل اذا انت كنت عم تعاني من التنمر او اهلك فيك تحكي معهم. اذا عم تتعرض لاذى فيك تحكي. اذا اهلك هن السبب في يمكن تحكي مع المعلم او المعلمه. اذا من المدرسه عم تعاني من التنمر لكن احكي مع اهلك.
طب انا بخلق جو جديد في المدرسه، بعمل مشرف، هي شغلته، مشرف بالمدرسه شغلته يعالج التنمر وغيرها من الحالات الاجتماعيه، وبيشوف الحاله موجوده في البيت ولا برا البيت. فهي انا بالنسبه لي اهم من اللي صارت.
هلا نحن بعرف انه وزاره التربيه والتعليم هون بدوله الامارات كل سنه عم تعمل كمان مبادرات هي عن التنمر. هدول لما نفوت بالمدارس وشو لازم تعمل المدارس، هي اكثر بيجي من وزاره التربيه والتعليم مش منا نحن، بس نحن اللي فينا نعمله كمحطه رائده للاطفال هو انه نقول انه كيف فينا نكافح التنمر ونسلط الضوء عليه.
في نقطة يعني في المحور ده، احنا عندنا في الكالتشر العربي ما يسمى بسيطرة الأب أو سيطرة الذكر على الأسرة، وده نوع من التنمر غير المرئي أو غير الظاهر، إن الرأي الذكوري أو رأي الرجل في الأسرة يسمع بالأمر، وده بيؤدي إلى نوع من ضعف الشخصية في التانيين. بيجي الطفل الولد يبتدي يتنمر بإخواته بحكم إن هو الأكبر، وبتبقى دي صفة موروثة، وبالتالي مش سهل إن أنا أغيرها، أنا مضطر أغير مجتمع. يعني أنا بتكلم تعليقا على الكلام وربط بعملية إن التنمر ممكن يكون في الأسرة. أحيانا الأب يقول لابنه خد طارك، اديله، اضربه، بتحصل. أنت الكبير، الكل يسمع كلامك واللي ما يسمعش كلامك اديه كده. فالسلوكيات نفسها في المجتمع هي اللي بتجبر او بتوجد حالات التنمر بشكل او باخر. انا ما اقدرش اغير دي في المدرسه حتى لو اتكلمت، لان ازاي انا ابويا بيقول لي كذا. فحتى لو انا هسعى في المدرسه لهذا العلاج بشكل او باخر لن اجد لي صدى، حتى قد اجد صدى وقتي، لكن مجرد ما اوصل البيت كله بيتمسح.
معك حق، ممكن هذا يكون سبب من اسباب التنمر. نحن عم نعمل اللي علينا وعم نسلط الضوء على هذا الشيء، بس كمان اذا الولد عم يتعلم بالمدرسه انه التنمر غلط، يمكن لما يرجع على البيت ويكون عنده مثل مثال الاب اللي انت حكيت عنه، يمكن بعقل الولد بيعرف اتليست في خيار ثاني بالحياه. انا ممكن اكبر وما اكون مثل بابا، ممكن اكبر واكون مش ضروري مارس سلطتي كرجال او كولد بس بالفصل.
انا ما اقصده ان مهمه كارتون نتورك not only to talk to the kids but also if I make some presentations or some programs for the family themselves, for the parents for themselves, it will be better because I'll fix the problem from the.
هلا مثل ما ذكرت، نحن على الويب سايت تبعنا عندنا كثير ماتيريال مصوره مع دكتور حنين عم تحكي كيف اذا انت بي او كيف فيكم تتعاملوا مع التنمر او كيف فيكم تقضوا على التنمر، تساعدوا بالقضاء على التنمر. كمان هيدا نحن اللي فينا نعمله. وبس نحن للاسف محطه مختصه باليونج ادلتس، وهيدا هو نحن that we stand for as a brand، فما فينا فجأة نغير مين نحن.
بس على فكرة ما فيك تربطي التنمر بمجتمعنا كشرقي.
ما نحن ما عم نربطه بمجتمعنا.
لا هلا السؤال انا بقول لك الذكوري لا، انا بحس انه التنمر موجود في الغرب
كل مكان.
صح. نحن حملة التنمر مثل ما بلشت بأمريكا بعام 2014 ونقلناها على لندن ويوروب وافريكا، وهلا هالسنه جبناها على العالم العربي. التنمر موجود بكل بلدان العالم، هو مش بس نحن بعالمنا او مش بس بالامارات، نحن بس بلشنا من الامارات، هذا هو اللي
بتكلم عن المجتمع الشرقي مش
العربي. My name is Hussein Latoli. I'm the program manager of Bird FM radio station, which is the only radio station here for children and families at Taiwan Radio. I don't have a question. Just taking the chance to say thank you so much, Cartoon Network and Sony, for this initiative. I believe what you're going to face right now is the big issue from this region and the GCC for starting is the cultural understanding of the bullying. It's a new kind of like understanding. It has been there, I believe the gentlemen have mentioned a lot of concerns about the same point. It is there in the families and the culture and the societies, but the understanding. Maybe before, the life was somehow kind of simple and basic. There was no kind of social media of telling that much of stories happening in every single house, in every single place. But right now, with these technologies, the kind of feel is going everywhere. So we see it a lot. We witness it a lot. We have witnessed crimes on social media because of bullying. So that's why I believe such initiative, we need it. It's a complementary relationship and support from all of the media. So from this press conference, I would like to say BFM is happy to support Cartoon Network and Sony on this initiative till the end of it, and happy to continue with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, BFM. Thank you. And this is the support we need from all of you, your media representatives. And together we can make this bigger. The first thing I said when we started the press event today is together as brands, we can make the effect and the impact of our campaign bigger. And when we decided to partner with Sony, we didn't think, we're both in the entertainment sector, we thought, let's leverage each other, let's leverage our power as two brands and come together and make our campaign bigger. So what we're asking you, all of you, is to help us reach parents, reach kids, and reach the right authorities to help change the effect of bullying in this region.
Yes, one question, Sherry from Connect. By any chance, do you think that kids who bully, they need more help, affection or love? And is there any way we can, through your campaigns, maybe you can pick those kids you think they need more help or more affection or love, or maybe they don't know what they are doing, but they are doing because there's something going back in their head, and they don't know they are being bullied, they are bullying other kids because it's just happening to them. So through your campaigns, are you going to target this particular area and see what are you going to do? How are you going to help these kids? I think because nobody's born bullied.
We're of course. Yes, Dr. Hani can explain a little bit more.
So I always say kids ask for love in the most unloving ways. It's always the case. So when a child is aggressive or bullies, this is actually a red flag that there's something going on. The self-esteem, the social issues, the attention to more negative rather than positive. So what we're hoping to do is that we're going in and we're not only doing the workshops, we're talking to the school, we're talking to the school counselors, and we're building connections and we're both building relationships. So if I go to a school, after I finish, I speak to the counselor and I say, right, if you have, because you said if there's an agent that stops, actually every school is obliged to have a school counselor, one for primary, one for secondary, and we're hoping that these school counselors will start liaising with us, with people like me. There's a lot of psychologists in the community that are more than happy, that they will start knowing or identifying the red flags of children who bully, who need more attention, and then referring to us. When they refer to us, the first referral is going to be in school and it's going to be free of charge to make it easy for the parents. And then from there, if we know that the child needs a psychoeducational assessment, behavioral intervention, speech and language therapy, etc., then we will see how that goes. Thankfully, a lot of insurance companies cover this kind of services, and that's, this is very new. Huge efforts from the Ministry of Health, the UAE, and KHDA, and the insurance companies to cover these issues. So we're very lucky. So hopefully this will be a smooth process. So this is what's nice about this campaign, is this opening the conversation and creating these kind of networks.
Any further questions?
Any statistics for the local and international or worldwide area for bullying?
For bullying?
Yeah.
So a KHDA report recently said that around, very comparable, like 75% of children, locals and non-locals, there are lots of stories of suicide, unfortunately. I think 6 months ago, a girl committed suicide in Abu Dhabi after girls were, we're talking about girls who bully. They were beating her up, they were strangling her in the bathroom, and she just took her life. So the statistics are very high, unfortunately. It is an issue that we need to solve, and thankfully there are organizations that are willing to help.
We can also share with you the results, the further details of the results from the Cartoon Network surveys. All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an absolute pleasure. شكرا لجميع الحضور شرفتونا. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to us.